Well, if cryptocurrency is part of your portfolio, you might want to mute the TV for this next interview. Crypto winter. Maybe you don't, it's come to think of it. Crypto winter appears to be rearing its head, with Bitcoin plunging nearly 11% in less than 24 hours, falling below $20,000 for the first time since November of 2020. The most popular form of cryptocurrency is now down 70% from its all-time high of $68,000 in November of 2021. The second most popular form of cryptocurrency is also in a steep decline. Ether plummeted 10% to $975, the lowest level since January of 2021. Companies that support cryptocurrency are also struggling, with Coinbase being forced to lay off 18% of its employees earlier this month. Joining us now to talk more about the Bitcoin crash and give us his thoughts on what's next for the crypto market is Brent Wilsey from Wilsey Asset Management. Brent, good morning. Great to see you as always.
Good morning. Good to be here.
I would say three and a half years ago, we sat right here and it was all about cryptocurrency, and you're like, don't even bother with it.
No.
For those who don't understand cryptocurrency, don't know what it is,
what is it?
What is it?
Here's the problem. There's nothing to understand. It's like, what is the dollar? It's a currency. That's what Bitcoin and all these cryptocurrencies are supposed to be, a form of exchange of money. And that's why it doesn't work very well. So people say, I don't understand it. There's nothing to understand. There's no fundamentals to it. It's not like a stock with, earnings and cash flow. No, it's just a gambling chip is what I call it. And actual crypto did have a high of about 67,802 was their high. They actually fell on Saturday. I know we don't watch this closely, but for the interview I did, it touched almost 18,000. It's rebounded somewhat here, but you're down about 73% from the high. Remember Dogecoin as well, the one Elon Musk was talking about? That's down like 92%. Things are happening in the crypto world that are not good. There's a hedge fund called Three Arrows. They were worth about $10 billion. They're looking at insolvency, perhaps going to bankruptcy. They're trying to liquidate their cryptocurrencies, so that forces the market down. Another company called Crypto Lender, their lender called Celsius. Now, people said, oh, but I get 18%, on this money. I said, that sounds too good to be true. Well, sure enough, it is. These crypto lenders who make these high interest rates of 10, 15, 18%, they're not banks. They're not brokerage firms. If they have to go into bankruptcy or insolvency, you could lose everything you put in there. It's not insured like the FDIC. You put $100,000 in cryptos, it's not your money if they go into insolvency. It's part of the company's assets. So these are things that people don't realize with cryptos. It's very dangerous. I do believe the current's coming down because things are coming to an end here.
So if somebody is in the cryptocurrency game and they're seeing this coming down, they're sitting on the sidelines, they're watching right now and go, I'm going to wait. I'm not going to lose this much money. I'm waiting for this to rebound and come back up. What goes down must come up, and that mentality. What would you say to somebody like that?
Well, I mean, they always come up with these things that come up. At first, it was like, oh, it's a great inflation hedge. Well, that's not proved to be true. And they're like, oh, it's an alternative to the stock market. Well, that's not true. Now they come with a new thing you mentioned, the crypto winter. Well, I think this winter is going to be a very long time. We think of a winter of 3 months. I don't think it's long term. I think long term, we're probably looking at much longer than that. And then I hear the one, too, that people, what should they do? Well, I'm a long-term investor. I'll wait 10 years. You're not going to wait 10 years because your emotions will eventually take that away from you. So if you have it, I'm going to tell you, probably sell it. I would not hold it myself. I would not buy it from my clients. So therefore, I'm going to tell somebody, don't hold on to it. And it could bounce back up again and so forth. But what's going to happen long term, it's not going to be anything good. And people make all these excuses why it's such a good thing. And the reason why it did well was because the economy was doing well. People getting free money. You get free money, you'll speculate like crazy.
Right.
Now the economy is tightening up. People are not going to have free money. They say, well, I don't think I want to do that. And the reason why crypto went up was more money was chasing fewer cryptos. Well, now you have less money chasing that, it's going to come back down. People say, where's the bottom? I have no clue where the bottom is. Could be $500, could be $5,000. I don't know. But I don't want to be the one holding it to find out where that bottom is.
Do you think the cryptocurrency overall is ever going to bounce back and be what it was?
Not what it was.
Even say the economy recovers. The economy gets better.
The speculators will go on to something else. Remember the meme stocks? Well, they're over. Crypto's the next one to fall. There'll be something else down the road 2-3 years where, oh, now this is the new hot speculative bubble that we'll create. This has happened throughout history time and time again. The internet stocks, we've had it with real estate, many different things. At least real estate and internet stocks, you had something kind of like. But with cryptos, there's nothing there. I know people say, oh, Brent, you don't get it, you don't understand it. There's a great book called The Future of Money, written by an economist, a professor from Cornell, about 400 pages, read read that book. Great book. I highly recommend that. Wall Street Journal, Barron's, read them all the time. They have great information on there. There's nothing to really understand but the fundamentals of the concept of currencies. And people say, oh, well, it's going to be a world currency. It is not going to be a world currency because the central banks, they'll have their own digital currencies, and they'll trade it. They're not going to trade something that they can't control. So people come up with all these reasons why to do it. Don't do it. I mean, it's just a speculative. If you made money on it, congratulations. You know, you make money, go to Vegas. You know, I saw a guy last night, makes money in Vegas all the time. I said, great, congratulations. But don't do this. Unfortunately, I've seen too many people that can't afford to lose their money.
So just stick with good old-fashioned investing.
Good old-fashioned investing.
In the markets.
Right, and understand them. I mean, markets go up and down, but if you hold a food company, they're going to continue to sell food because we're going to keep eating food. And maybe you pay too much for it, and you shouldn't do that, but if you do, it will come back eventually if you understand the fundamentals. You look at all these things. And again, before we invest anything in our portfolio, it's 10, 15, 20 hours of research. So we always tell people, don't just go and buy a stock just because your brother-in-law said it was a good stock.
Right. Okay. Do you have any seminars coming up?
Actually, we do. We're doing about once a quarter now. We do have one coming up on July 21st, 6 p.m. It's going to be in Scripps Ranch. And again, I'll explain how, I made it through the tech boom and bust, how we made it through 2008, the Great Recession, and how we'll get through this difficult time that we appear to be going into now, what to do at that workshop.
All right, Brent Wilsey, Wilsey Asset Management. You see him and his son on Chase on the back of the bus and up on the billboards.
And I forgot to tell you how to sign up for it. Go to the website, smartinvesting2000.com. I guess that's an important part.
You got to sign up. That's a good point. All right, thanks, Brent. Appreciate it. All right, we'll be right back with more Good Morning San Diego.